Continuing with the double distributive property with higher powers of x and things like that. We'll just look at these types of examples where you have, if you look at them carefully, this is x plus 3/5. Yeah, okay. And this is x minus 3/5. So see the pattern here. And what about this one? What do you see here? A y cubed minus 0.2 times a y cubed plus 0.2. So you can see it's almost the same thing, only there's a difference of signs, okay, in between the two terms, right? So in any case, by all means, press pause and multiply this out and see what you get. Then check on the video. So press pause, multiply this out, see what you get, and then check the video for your answer, right? Okay, I hope you pressed pause and tried it. I'll do it now. So the first step is double distributive property. So multiply everything by the x, and then multiply everything by the 3/5, right? So x times x, x squared, x times negative 3/5. Did you get that? It's negative 3/5 x, right? What about 3/5 times x? So now we multiply everything by this, right? 3/5 times x, and then 3/5 times negative 3/5. What did you get there? 3/5 times x plus 3/5 x, right? 3/5 times negative 3/5. What does that give you? Positive times negative, negative. 3 times 3, 9. 5 times 5, 25, right? And when you add like terms, what do you get? Are there any like terms? Sure are, right? You've got negative 3/5 x plus 3/5 x. Let me just ask you quickly, what would negative 3x plus 3x be equal to? Wouldn't that be 0x, right? Or 0? Does that make sense? 0x is just 0, right? So what about negative 3/5 x plus 3/5 x? It's just like negative 3/5 plus 3/5, okay? 0, isn't it? So these two just make 0x, or 0, right? So the answer is just x squared. These two just make 0. We can just cross them out. Just add the 0. So x squared minus 9 over 25, right? Now, by all means, press pause and try this one, and then check the video for your answer, okay? Okay, I hope you pressed pause and tried it. I'll do it now. So y cubed times y cubed, and then y cubed times 0.2. Y cubed times y cubed, y to the power of 6, right? Y cubed times 0.2 plus 0.2 y cubed, right? Now what? Negative 0.2 times y cubed, and then negative 0.2 times 0.2, right? Negative 0.2 times y cubed is negative 0.2 y cubed. What's negative 0.2 times 0.2? That's a negative number. And by the way, when you multiply decimals, I'll do it down here. When you multiply decimals, 2 times 2 is 4, right? And then, 0 times 2 is 0 and all that. But the point is, we have 2 decimal places in the question. So that means, so if you count them, you see there's 2 decimal places in the question. So there should be 2 decimal places in the answer. And then you stick a decimal point here, and then 0. So it's 0.04 is the answer, or 0.04, right? So minus 0.04 is the answer, right? And what happens now? Any like terms? There are, aren't they? There's 0.2 y cubed minus 0.2 y cubed. Okay, that makes 0 y cubed, doesn't it? 0 y cubed, or 0, right? And so the answer is y to the power of 6 minus 0.04, right?